when you think about your bank, you probably don't think relationship. I mean, you can't exactly cuddle up with your checkbook at night. But you can get a little special treatment with this. Advantage checking from Nations Bank. It actually rewards you with better rates on loans and CDs, free checks. It doesn't nickel and dime you with fees. Okay, it's not exactly like marriage. But then again, what is? That's right.
In 1963, OU and Texas entered the game number 1 and number 2. Longhorns Duke Carlisle shuttled a pass to Phil Harris for a score. Sooner quarterback John Hammond would come back and punch it in from 3 yards out. But Texas, which threw only one forward pass in the game, went on to win 28-7. 1998. 3-0 Oklahoma with 8:06 to go in the first quarter, and the Sooners have great field position at their own 45 on first down. Here's DeMont Parker. He's got the edge. First down to the 39-yard line of Texas. Run out by Joe Walker.
Great block by Luttrell on this particular play. Took McCown right to the turf. Take a look at the fullback as he comes out in the edge. Number 7 in the white jersey, McCown, taken to the turf, and that gives Parker the edge. More team speed on the perimeter.
Daniels' throw broken up. Gerald Williams, the intended target. Tony Holmes in tight coverage. Real tight.
Real tight. Did he go through the receiver to make a play on the football? Oklahoma thinks so. The official thinks not. You just have to time it up perfectly. That's exactly what happened for Holmes. Now, this is a dash. Intended sprint out by quarterback. Holmes, did he go through receiver Williams to make the play? Official said timed well.
Option look.
Ball start.
This one is blown dead. Level of emotion is always key in football.
Dead ball. Ball start offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
But so key in a rivalry game like today and how you handle it, isn't it, Dave?
Sure, you're exactly right. Sometimes you can get too excited to play the game of football. Whenever I was in a rivalry situation, I always tried to make my body in a controlled rage. Not out of control where you brain cramp, you miss assignments, you jump offside, you don't fulfill responsibilities. A controlled rage where you can execute everything, but execute it at a high level with a full adrenaline rush.
2nd and 15. Daniels with nifty feet gets about 4 yards. We talked to John Blake yesterday about his offensive football team and how they were progressing.
Well, I think we have a chance to move the football on. We moved the football on everyone we played this year. Again, I think the thing we have to do is make sure we score once we get in the red zone and not allow mistakes to keep our drives from being successful.
Well, Oklahoma this year has just 37 points in the first 3 quarters. They've been very good in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 11. Daniels wanted a throwback. Now down the middle. It's intercepted. Jammer with the football.
True, there's a flag up.
Came down.
I think they have an ineligible man downfield. Oklahoma does. Texas will decline that penalty and take the turnover, take the interception. Texas did a great job of defending the throwback screen. Nowhere for Daniels to go. He's in a scramble situation, throws down the middle field. Lineman leak downfield.
Ineligible downfield on the offense. The penalty is declined. First down, Texas.
So you remember that call because you probably got caught a couple of times on screens.
When the play breaks down, the quarterback starts running around. That's the toughest on an offensive lineman. that's the situation you can be in.
Are rich people taller than the rest of us? Are their loved ones more deserving of an airbag? Was the sun created solely for their enjoyment? Are we the only car company that doesn't think so? Century by Buick, full of amenities for under $20,000. Now, during Buick's Fall Collection event, save over $2,500 on the 98 Century with 0.9 APR financing. Century by Buick, a luxury car for everyone.
Who else but Sonic could take a great American invention like the toaster and go it one better?
Introducing new toaster sandwiches from Sonic. Served on Texas toast made fresh to order in your choice of bacon cheeseburger or chicken club. Both topped with crispy bacon and tangy smoked cheddar cheese.
With a terrific taste of something totally different. They're the greatest things since sliced toast.
Drive in for a change at Sonic. This month, try our new chocolate-covered peanut butter shake made with Peter Pan peanut butter.
Partnership means growth. That's the way it's been for America's electric co-ops and America's businesses and communities. We've always kept affordable power flowing steadily and reliably. Now, we're joining other local co-ops to form a nationwide alliance, Touchstone Energy, to ensure state-of-the-art technology and personalized service. It's the power of human connections.
Your Electric Cooperatives of Oklahoma, a Touchstone Energy partner.
Texas with a first down at their own 46-yard line. Williams, not a lot of room.
I think there's a face mask on the sideline. Maybe a face mask out there when he was brought down. Doing a good job of pursuing to Ricky Williams, though. Inside-out pursuit, staying on their feet.
Face mask.
That'll be 15 yards. And Oklahoma is really hurting their own cause here in the opening quarter.
This is another definition of self-destruction. And, you know, Oklahoma upset about it. Ante Jones didn't like the call. But once you get up high, up around the shoulder pad or face mask area, don't tackle that high. Then it eliminates all doubt. Was the hand, even if the hand was on the face mask, it was off so quickly, 15 yards is way too much of an overreaction. Jones had a reason to beef right there.
First down, Applewhite. Underneath throw, good catch. It was low, but Kwame Cavill came up with it. The 200-pound sophomore from Waco, Texas.
Well, Applewhite and his receivers are doing a pretty good job of sight adjusting their routes. Pre-snap read of the blitz. Little crossing pattern inside. Nice catch, shoestring catch right there. Ball thrown a little bit low by Applewhite. He's got to be more accurate, let his receiver do more after the catch.
Ricky Williams, his best gain of the young football game. Rocky Kalmus ran him out. A first down for the Longhorns.
Well, Rex Ryan, the defensive coordinator, had a great call for this particular run. Watch off the edge. He's on a screen right now, but you'll see Ante Jones blitz off the slot. Here comes Jones. Nice little block right there by fullback, just enough to lead Ricky Williams up the gut. Nice job getting just enough for Jones by Ricky Brown.
Ricky to the 20-yard line. Grabbed by 94 Ryan Fisher.
Story of the game right here, Drew. Texas moving the football and scoring points. 7th in the country moving it, 5th scoring. On the flip side, Oklahoma, 6th in yards allowed, 12th in the nation, fewest points allowed. So, good battle right here.
2nd and 7. Williams trying to get wide. Ricky Williams, touchdown, Texas.
Two great blocks on that particular carry by Ricky Williams. His fullback, Brown, and down the football field.
season for Ricky Williams, the all-time NCAA scoring leader among non-kickers. And Stockton makes it 7-3. And oh, by the way, Ricky Williams just passed Herschel Walker to move into third place on the all-time NCAA rushing list.
Let's take a look. Let's watch the fullbacks block right here. Little delay draw. Ricky Brown gets just enough. To the turf goes Jones. Down the football field right here, McGarity. Staying with his defender in the end zone. Escorting Ricky Williams inside the pylon. Great block at the line of scrimmage. Great block down the football field. That's what makes 4-yard runs into long touchdown runs. So your wideouts doing the job down the field.
And Dave, you always like to talk about vision with running backs. Where it was designed to go, there wasn't much of an opening.
Yeah, Ricky bounced it. You know, he saw it was kind of soft at the cornerback level. He didn't think there'd be very much run support out of the corner. He was right in his decision, bounced it, and really creased the defense. Hurt him big time.
Look at this. 11 of his 21 touchdowns have been beyond 10 yards.
That's only the second rushing touchdown Oklahoma's given up all year. They came into this game allowing just one rushing touchdown. Ricky Williams had 20 on his own. Now he's got 21, and Oklahoma has allowed 2. Look at Ricky Williams' numbers. Amazing. 6.5 yards per career rush.
Stockton will kick it deep. Either Jarrell Jackson or 41 Michael Thornton will handle it. There's Thornton. Jackson. Now they're going to throw it back. It's a live ball. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds.
Oh, that was the forward pass. That's a penalty. It's got to be a backward pass. That's not a lateral. He threw that ball forward. That's a penalty. That's going to cost Oklahoma once again. It's got to be a backward pass, not gain ground.
They were trying to get it to Rodney Rideau, and he fell down. And you're right, Dave.
Forward pass. 5-yard penalty. Not foul. First down.
Now what you're doing, instead of a reverse, what you're doing here is just trying to throw the ball, but you have to throw it backwards across the field. That's a forward pass. That's a no-no. That's the reason that the receiver has no opportunity. That ball sailed right there. You can't have those kind of mental errors. Forward pass is a no-no and a kickoff return.
John Blake's played in this game 4 times. He knows about the level of emotion, and he knows that sometimes 18, 19-year-old kids will make mental errors in big rivalry games. New quarterback is Patrick Fletcher, but he gives to DeMont Parker, who's blown up at the line of scrimmage. Flying in there, DeAndre Lewis, the redshirt freshman from Houston.
DeAndre Lewis, the most athletic of the linebackers, former fullback, just now getting figured out how to play linebacker.
Fletcher, a walk-on, whose father played in Norman as a quarterback. In fact, his dad in the 65 Orange Bowl, Ronnie, owns the longest pass play for a touchdown in Sooner history.
Fletcher with 3 touchdown passes. Oklahoma only had 3 touchdown passes all year last year.
Fletcher, good throw. And a good catch made by Gerald Williams, shy of the first down.
Fletcher's got a quick release of the football. The ball comes out of his hand very, very quickly.
You will see at least 2 quarterbacks for John Blake's team today, maybe even a third in Eric Moore.
Oklahoma is really opening it up, throwing the football a lot more than I thought they would early on, but they're killing themselves with penalties.
3rd down and 5. Parker lost the ball, still on the ground, and he's going to lose a ton. Now he puts it on the ground a 3rd time. Oh, look at this play. Seth Littrell finally picked it up. Are you kidding me?
Amazing, and Humphrey made a play staying with Littrell. You talk about a greased pigskin. This ball, you talk hot potato. Man, this thing must have been about 200 degrees because nobody could hold on to it. A little reverse pivot by Fletcher. The ball is very catchable. Parker can't hang on. Nice job by Lewis to set it free again. Now, once again, slips out of Parker's hand. Heads-up play right there. Humphrey chasing it down from behind. I'll tell you, Luttrell saved the tragedy right there.
Jeff Ferguson will punt it.